Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/breadtalks. Over 150,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Today we recommend Divergent by Veronica Roth. Divergent. It's a book and a movie. So if you enjoy the podcast and think we're pretty cool guys, give the trial a chance. That's www.audibletrial.com/breadtalks. Once again, www.audibletrial.com/breadtalks to get your free book download. Enjoy the podcast. I'll stop talking now.
Greetings, and welcome to the Bread Talks podcast with your hosts, Michael and Adam. A podcast filled with intellectual conversation and friends sharing meaningful stories with one another. So sit back, relax, pour yourself a warm drink, and get ready to be enthralled by hours of...
Hello, all you lovely listeners. Today we are back with the Bread Talks podcast.
Bread Talks podcast!
We're the Bread Bots. My name is Michael.
I'm Adam.
And this is our guest.
You're about to talk.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta introduce myself last time, but yeah, I'm Richard.
It's Richard. Remember him from the first episode?
Yeah, he's back again.
He's back, and he's black now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came blacker and badder than I ever was.
No, I'm not that kind of black. I'm just the established black,
What do you mean?
where I kept my kids.
Aw, talk a little louder too, Blackie.
Yeah!
That's
I ain't no normal black. I watch ice hockey.
Be like, go to
What?
Denny's. Be the go to Denny's.
Have you ever seen a black guy
What?
at
What?
an ice hockey game?
Exactly.
Like, you made a very valid point.
Yeah.
Yo, if I'm here, I'm gonna be loud.
I'm like, oh, don't open that door.
I gotta make it a point that I'm here.
Oh gosh.
I'm wearing wrong colors to every game.
They have they have Black Knight, and just one person just shows up, and then they have like the black cam. It's on the big screen. It's like, nope, not yet. Getting warmer. Like they're trying to find. And if you're sitting right next to the black guy, you get free tacos.
No.
Look under your chairs. Is there a black kid underneath there?
Oh, jeez. You guys found him. Now find his dad. You found him sooner than...
Oh, my God.
You guys found him sooner than his dad did.
Sorry.
And on that note...
Oh gosh, that's super racist.
Give one of the kid your tacos. It's more than he's ever had.
From his dad.
Oh gosh. People really like when you sip water into the microphone, right?
I know, right? They also like when we talk about black kids.
Sexy.
That's why we start sexy black kids.
This is taking a weird turn now.
I was talking about sipping water into the mic.
Oh, like that sounds sexy.
But then
Oh,
it just
gosh.
was
Michael,
so bad.
you and I, let's do that right now. Just sip.
I'll watch. Do you guys hear me watching this?
Oh man, that's great. Oh.
Some good water. All right. Oh, you lost like 2 subscribers.
Like,
All
ew,
two
that's
of
how
them.
they
My
drink?
mom and my dad. All right. That was pretty cool, guys. What do you want to do today? What do you want to?
All right,
What are we doing? What are we talking?
all right. Something kind of funny happened the other night when I was hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Remember we were walking to get a drink
Mm-hmm.
at the local 7-Eleven,
Mm-hmm.
and as we were walking,
7-Eleven.
your brother brings up Grimace. Like,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I know where you're going with this.
I
all right.
don't.
He was
Shut up.
Let's
he was
tell him.
talking about
Let's tell him.
well, he was talking about some like
Family Guy
what
clip.
what would be like really creepy in the situation right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we was like, what would be like really creepy if like Grimace from McDonald's, like the mascot,
Just standing
the big
right
purple
over there.
like chicken nugget mascot, was just like chilling right here,
Staring at you, and then he chases you because we're walking at like 1 in the morning. Or yeah, like
It was
1
about
in the
1 in the
morning
morning.
to 7-Eleven.
editing some videos.
Michael thought that was close. It wasn't.
Well, we went to 7-Eleven. And I was like, let's just go to a convenience store.
Brian's like, nope.
So your brother picks the least convenient convenience
Yeah.
store in the area.
Should we go to the 2 block gas station? No, let's go to like the 6 block.
I want to go to the complicated store.
Let's go to the Stabby
I never get out of there on time.
Stabby area.
But it's funny how like now mascots are like viewed as like this weird, creepy,
Yeah.
uncanny valley
Thanks,
type.
Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy Five Nights.
Mr. Fazbear and your pizza. Like
The
it
pizza's
really
the worst part.
really is something unsettling about like just mascots now. Like
Oh, okay, you know what?
Wait.
Mascot stories. Go, Richard.
Mascot stories? Oh,
They ever
okay.
scare you?
Wow. So there was this one time I went to a homecoming where we were playing East, and it was Highland, and there was this fat guy that painted his body all black, all blue, and all red.
Yeah.
And he's like, "We will not be defeated. We will prevail." And they were all like, "Yeah!" And I was like, "This guy is funny." And I went to a Comic-Con, and everybody was dressed up, and I had seen a whole bunch of people.
Somebody
and then
dressed up
he
as him?
showed up. It was just him again. It was like,
What?
oh my god, this
That's
is
the same thing for the
Yeah.
football game?
And then he like had a blaster from a Star Trek show, and then he had like a Jedi sword, and he had like Raphael's scythe, and he's like, I've trained with all of them.
Dude, Next Generation, episode 58.
Episode
you don't
I
remember
was
the
in it.
fat guy?
Episode that was me. That was me.
Whoa. Nice to
That
meet
was you.
Nice to... Wow. Can I get your autograph?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
He was a mascot?
he just was there.
Oh,
I
that
don't-
has nothing to do with mascots. That story's invalid now. My story.
You're
Okay.
right. Cut it out.
Mascot,
Puppies.
we're doing that, actually.
Puppies, that whole story.
Okay. Chucky. Freaking Chucky, the mascot at Chuck E. Cheese's. It's terrifying. I honestly think he looks less scary now, but he's still pretty scary. I was afraid of him, okay? Like many
Yeah.
kids probably around that time, my age. And he comes to your table and he kind of like, he says hi and he high fives you, and he's like, hey, he can't talk though, because they're not allowed to talk in the mascot costume. So my dad knew I was afraid of Chucky. I was like, oh, and I was like getting under the table, hiding with my dad. And my dad, he's funny, not really. He gets he hails Chucky over to our table. And then he tells Chucky to go under the table. So imagine just being a little kid afraid of something, just like 6 foot tall mascot, and then you just see under the table, you just see his feet come by, and you're like, oh no, and then Chucky he goes under and he looks under, his Chucky face under the table, and he waves, and I'm just like, oh!
Kind of a horror movie like, here's Chucky.
Yeah, it was the worst. Michael, your
All
turn.
right. So
No fat guys.
I as well have a Chuck E. Cheese mascot horror story, but mine is of a different flavor.
Ooh.
All right, so
Hope it's chocolate.
I was not afraid of Chucky in the way like, oh, this is very creepy, like he's a scary figure.
Yeah.
No, I was afraid of him in the weird like it was a weird
What?
before I say this is gonna sound really weird, but a weird sexual tension kind of way.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
this is why.
You just like see the
my-
outfit and you're like,
my-
not only am I dating outside of my race,
I'm dating a mascot.
I'm dating outside of my species.
No. Okay, so my fear of Chucky didn't develop until like I was about 18. All right, and that sounds kind of weird for a fear to develop, but here's why. I had a friend that worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, no.
And I decided, okay, well, I'm gonna start picking her up from work because she asked me to, and she didn't have a car at the time.
Yeah.
Now,
Was she Chucky?
no, she was not Chucky.
Oh, thank God.
But when I was going to go pick her up, I'd be waiting for her to get off her shift because I would just get like there a couple minutes early. No one likes someone who's late to pick you up, and it gave me an excuse to play the games. So
Well, how did you get it? Was this before they
said you
made
had
that
to have
rule?
a kid.
they just knew that I was there to pick her up, so
Oh, okay.
they just let me in.
like, hey, creepy guy, come on in. No, I'm kidding.
But
Take
during
one kid in, leave with two. Our new Chucky special.
It's kid night.
oh gosh,
Leave with a kid. Everybody does.
You don't go home with that one. Everyone's a winner.
Leave with yours, maybe not.
Oh my God, that's like a key party with kids.
oh, okay.
That's terrible.
Well,
Okay.
back to the story.
Sorry.
So during one of these days, I'm gonna go pick her up. Chucky, the mascot, the
Yeah.
person dressed up as mascot, was going around saying hi to the children, hugging the kids.
Yeah.
And this Chucky mascot comes up to me, and I'm standing by myself, and I didn't even notice the Chucky mascot. Well, the mascot hugs me from behind.
Ugh.
This is problem one I had with it.
That's like assault.
Problem two is it wasn't like it didn't feel like a dude underneath it. It was clearly a chick.
Oh yeah.
This is
like
certain
a
things
tenderness.
Did you feel breasticles
things just
on your back?
things just press against you when people are hugging you.
Yeah. I get it.
So
I know.
I've never seen this person's face. I had no idea what this person looks like, but this Chucky hugged me,
Yeah.
Okay, and it was weird because it was a chick hugging me, and
But it was like a...
yeah, all I saw was like mascot face. So, the next time I go pick her up, same person's in the Chucky suit, hugs me again,
Just touching you?
yeah, in the same weird way, and I'm like, who is this person?
Oh God.
And like, I keep asking my friend, like, who's in the Chucky suit right now? And she had no idea
Nobody
who it
knows.
was. So now I just feel like I have a stalker in Chuck E. Cheese.
Whoa, it doesn't even work there.
Yeah.
That
Hugging
just gets
me-
on shift while you're
He
there.
breaks
Yeah.
in.
Hugging me in the costume, and thus creating the weird sexual tension of
He was
me
like,
and
I can't
Chucky. So-
have.
Did you like have like a weird like furry thing after that where you're like, oh God?
No, I've never had that
I'm
weird
afraid of furries now.
phase. But
Or it's like, babe, put the mask on.
I mean,
Put the Chucky helmet on.
I mean, if that's what you're into, go for it. But that's not me.
Okay, mascot story. Well, my cousin.
No,
I remembered. My cousin was Chucky.
Whoa!
What?
How do you forget that?
Cousin Marissa
How
was
do you?
Chucky.
How do we
Oh, and-
talk about mascots? And you're like, no, I'll tell this fat guy story. Oh wait, my cousin was Chucky.
And
But
started
she
hugging
was.
this random dude inside Chuck E.
No,
Cheese every time.
no.
Also, are all of our stories about Chucky?
No.
And this is the most iconic one, I guess.
They are
Or-
because you're about to tell one about Chucky, who was your cousin.
Yeah, so she was Chucky, and then we had brought her kid Vincent over to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
Yeah, so he was kept going. He was there, and it was his birthday, and each time it was her in the suit, she would have to get out of the suit to go celebrate with him. So she just kept running in and out of the suit to go just celebrate with her kid.
Sounds like a bad sitcom.
It was really weird because she was super sweaty at the end of the night, and she's like,
Wait, does the kid know that she was Chucky?
"No,
Oh, that's why.
it was yeah."
So it's like,
You
Mom,
don't
can you
wanna-
get Chucky? Like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back.
She's like, "Oh, do you hear Chucky's footsteps?" And he's like, "I'll go get him."
He never wised up. Like, my mom and Chucky are never in the same room.
Well, he's 4.
Okay, well, he was like,
You think like being a mascot inspires you to like be a serial killer? Like, does
it, Michael?
Well, no. I mean, like,
That's
think about
kind
it.
of weird.
Like, okay,
Hear me
there's
out.
all these things, right? Where
Wait, hold on. Killing's
you
cool.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Where there was like.
Yeah, guy does dress up and
Yeah,
kill people.
like, yeah, it's like it's a thing in our pop culture now, and like there was an actual like Chuck E. Cheese murder.
Yeah.
Or
Or movies about
Yeah.
people who dress up and kill people.
and these like weird animal masks and stuff like that.
Yeah, scream masks.
So like I was just thinking like just being a mascot inspired you to be a serial killer, and then I was thinking in a more messed up way, what would I do if I was a serial killer?
Oh, okay.
Like what would be your thing if
Your
like
calling card?
Yeah, what would be your calling card if you were a serial?
Are we about to play like Who
Ooh.
Wants to Be a Serial Killer right now?
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, Michael,
All
first
right.
contestant.
Well, I'm curious because the one I want is I really see who's, identity for a serial killing. What would Gilbert's be or Richard's?
Richard, what kind of killer are you?
Well, I would want to just dismember each limb and
Your own limb?
no, each limb of the
Okay.
person, and just write out lyrics to Bare Naked Ladies 1 week. I would stop as soon as I got to fill out the whole song
That's when you're done.
from limb to limb. Each limb is a word.
Wait, so you cut off one arm. If you don't fill it all on that arm, cut off another arm?
It's
No,
like
no,
leaving clues
a
for, like, the
limb
cops
is the
to-
word. A limb is the word.
Oh my god.
Like
So
it's
you'll stop murdering until you finish the song?
yes.
That's
Okay, that's a really weird dark
that's
turn for
oddly
this. but-
specific.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who made it serial killers. I went serial killer. Okay.
Alright, well, once you hear mine,
Ass?
it's gonna go to a different way.
Are you gonna dress up as Chucky?
Once you hear mine, I'll make more
Alright.
sense.
I'll be cool.
I'll kill.
So-
not weird Richard. Just likes bare naked ladies.
I actually did it on purpose. I wanted like him to take a wrong turn with it to make him seem kind of like weird and creepy over this. But
Like you knew he would like
Yeah,
his dark fantasies.
yeah, I'd actually had a feeling he would do that.
I'd punch them all in the butt.
Well, I'm curious, Mike. What's your normal one?
All right, so I talked about this right to you guys in private probably, but I thought it'd be really fun to be like a SpongeBob themed like serial killer.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
so imagine this: you're walking down a dark alley, right, and you're alone,
why are you laughing?
and all you hear is jellyfishing, jellyfishing, jellyfishing. It gets louder and louder and louder,
Huh?
and until like
Hello?
it goes completely silent.
Firmly grasping.
Who's there?
Firmly
And-
grasping.
And in your ear, you hear the whispers, "Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?"
my God.
And he gets a stab in the butt.
Oh!
Right? Like,
And then it's like,
yeah, and he goes,
and
"Ah!"
run away.
You just like if they like survive and they run, you're like, it's the Hawks! It's the Hawks! The Hawks!
And like they see you and they're like, the hash slinging, the mash bringing, the
flash bringing.
like the SpongeBob murderer. Oh yeah, the SpongeBob murderer.
And I would wear like a cheesy like birthday mask, like
Oh,
SpongeBob.
God.
Like,
Not even a suit.
Yeah, it'd be like a cardboard one.
I used to have a suit.
Oh gosh, I think that'd be
Hey.
hilarious. Like, I don't want to kill people, but I think that'd be a funny.
Apparently you do, Mike.
I think that'd be a funny thing for
Because you started this
for a
topic.
serial
Yeah.
killer to be. Is like
Oh.
that's like the funniest way you could be a serial
Well,
killer.
while we're on SpongeBob, can I bring this up? Do you guys remember that toy they were selling?
No.
It was a SpongeBob plushie, and he talks and stuff, and he pull.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that one?
We saw that at the store.
Oh, that's the new one. That one's creepy. It has like eyelids and blinks.
Yeah.
No, but the old one was really funny. Like it was a cool toy to have. You squeeze him and he talks and he sings a song. But if you just do weird stuff to him, like one time he kept talking while my brother and I were trying to sleep, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm SpongeBob," and we're like, "Oh God, shut up." So we're taking out his battery, and he says this. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" He says that. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And we're like, "Oh hell no!" SpongeBob, you out.
And 3 weeks later, it's like, so unplug me,
Dang,
will ya?
SpongeBob, you creepy.
Yeah, but he would say that. Okay, what were you gonna say?
Oh God. I was just saying this is like really bugging me because animation just like creeps me out already.
Animation?
Well, we already
I
talked
mean,
about.
inanimate objects coming to life.
Yeah, wouldn't that be what
Oh,
it's called?
okay. Yeah,
That's kind of.
like reanimation.
Yeah, reanimation. No, reanimation.
Reanimation
is when something was
would be
alive.
something
Yeah.
it was already.
Okay.
Because like I have a problem with Chucky and just those
Would it have
doll
to be
scary
humanoid
movies.
moving things? Like if you saw a shoe floating, would you be freaked out?
No, it would have to have like properties of a human.
Okay, like
personified.
arms, legs,
Yeah,
or a dog. Like could like a plush dog come to life and you'd be kind of freaked out?
yeah. Like there's one where it's God, I can't even remember.
Supposed to be
what it
some kind
was.
of life form, not just like a random
Yeah.
object.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like a taco. It's just like oh
Oh my God. Yeah, speaking really bugs me when it's.
Oh, and
It's
toys just
bad.
talk.
Yeah,
Furbies were terrible.
I didn't like Furbies.
Furbies never died, man.
I didn't like them.
You know, Furbies are actually like banned from like government offices because they might record
Okay, hold
secrets.
They're
Hold on,
banned
that-
from
that
my
was-
goddamn room.
on. There was actually a cool urban legend that started like that, where, like this Furby was different, and they're like, "What? Hold on, what's going on?" Like the story goes, like some CIA kind of guy bought his kid one, and he had like a birthday party when they found out it's like some weird blinking noises at night, and the kid says that she could hear Furby like talking, and it has like a man's voice. He's like, "What?" So they open it up, and then there's like it's bugged, and there's like a two-way mic system going in there, and they were like stealing information that they would hear from like the background. But like I saw a TV special on it, and they're saying like when you open up a Furby, there's not enough room for that kind of technology. Like it's just like a skeleton of the Furby,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
it's just
God.
stuffed. It's stuffed with like wires and like there's not enough room to put that kind
Yeah,
of stuff. But
especially
that would be,
back then when
that'd be
like
pretty creepy, dude.
yeah. But yeah, it's it's actually a thing now where those things are banned from
Offices.
from,
We legit
like,
just
from the
talked about
Pentagon.
Furbies.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, we wrote it down. No,
yeah,
we didn't.
No, we
just
that
kinda
was
talked
a
about
random
Furbies.
topic. All right. Well, I want actually before I forget, I want to give a big birthday shout out to our guest
Oh,
Richard here.
Let's give Neil Bread Talk's birthday song.
It's not his birthday
three.
today.
Birthday! That's how it goes because we can't sing the actual song. 'Cause
God.
that costs money to sing.
Encore.
Yeah.
Birthday! Thank you.
Jesus.
That's how it
So
goes.
it's not his birthday today when we're recording this or releasing it.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah, it was, guys. What are you
But
talking about?
It could be my next birthday by the time this gets out.
Yeah, actually, any day is close to your birthday if you think about it. It's almost my birthday.
It's my
11
bir-
months.
It's my
It's
birthday
all a matter
somewhere
of
in the world.
perspective, really.
Yeah,
It's my birthday somewhere in the world.
it's always tomorrow. That sounds dumb. All right.
So yeah, happy birthday, man.
Richard,
Thank you.
it was
Thank
your
you.
birthday. How old
Yeah.
did you turn?
20?
Cool.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel like I still can't drive and drink.
I mean,
Well, you can never drink and drive.
But
I'm
the
sorry,
thing
like,
is-
I'm sorry someone told you that you can as soon as you turn 21.
I'm sorry, like
No.
you can't drink and drive at age 89 either. So I mean,
No, I'm
you can't
saying
drink and
that I
drive.
can't drink. Then just get in my car because I can't drink regardless.
Oh.
Because right now I'm just like a top tier designated driver.
Is growing up to you
Top
like
tier
the
designated
ability-
driver.
I am a top. That's what it is. It's just like, man.
Well, you don't really
You're,
drink
you're
that
S
much.
tier.
No. Yeah. I'm freaking S tier.
When you're
dude.
21, are you gonna go like
Like-
just down?
I don't know, because I already got a
gutter?
lot of the crazy out of me from Juarez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of drinking there?
A lot of drinking.
We can't talk about illegal things on this podcast.
I mean, did you do a lot of puppy kissing there?
I did tons of
The
puppy
puppies.
kissing.
So many puppies.
So
Oh,
much
man, this
good
one puppy
puppies.
had an. Oh God! And then she brought. I mean, that puppy brought her sister puppy, and.
I instantly regret giving this guy a birthday shout out.
Oh yeah, like, okay. His birthday's gone.
But,
Take it away.
Again,
We'll
no,
work
happy
it out.
birthday from us. You know,
Yeah, I hope it was fun.
Yeah. I'm not an a-hole. I'm not a drinker or anything hard. It's just, sometimes you want to kick back.
Okay. You're not that kind of like family where it's like, Mijo, come here. Take a sip of my Corona, Mijo.
No, we are that kind of
Shut my
family.
mouth.
It's just, I'm not going to keep it
No,
going.
that happens every day, but.
I'm not going to keep it going. Like, I'm not that guy who's on Facebook who's like, I got the hash. Hit me up. I'm trying to
Who
kick
says
it.
that on Facebook? What kind of friends do you have?
High school friends from here.
Stop being in high school, Gilbert. I mean, Richard. You're 20 now, man.
Yeah. I'm glad I can actually say I didn't peak in high school.
No?
No.
Just wait. You'll see.
So, do you do anything like interesting on your birthday? or
Yeah, tell us about
did
your
you have
birthday
like a?
Do anything interesting. I came back from Tulare, and in Tulare, I nearly got in a bar fight.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Tell that
Okay.
story.
This I want to know.
Tell that story.
All right, so we were in Tulare. We just had a show in Oasis, and at Oasis we did a show and it was really cool.
Aces.
And
Sorry, I made fun of you.
yeah,
On
never
your-
let it happen again
On your birthday. Alright.
on my birthday. But what's going on is we're at the end of it. It's done. Everybody's talking with everybody. We're on these stairs outside of it. There's like a little lookout spot, and we see a little trailer, and some guys just like lives in it. We're like, yeah, if you live in a trailer, you probably want to live next to a bar, because that's all you're gonna spend your time doing.
You made that joke on stage?
No, just to these girls while we're looking at his trailer.
Oh.
And he comes out of the trailer like after I say
What?
that joke, and he's like standing there,
Whoa.
and just standing there.
What, want to say it again, buddy?
He's like grimacing it up.
Grimacing?
Yeah.
Just this blank, uncanny stare.
Yeah, it's like his purple.
But it's shadows,
fat,
so you
ugly
just see
face.
silhouette.
Yeah.
And then this
Looking
guy
like a
comes
big
out.
purple chicken McNugget.
Yeah.
This guy comes out and
Dude,
he just
that's what
walks
we
down
look
the
like.
stairs.
Yeah.
And then he sprints at him.
Whoa.
He sprints at the skinny dude that just ran down the stairs. And
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
"You think you're tough?" Shoves him into the stairs and just starts straddling him and just like shaking him down.
Oh,
And then
this takes a really weird turn.
Boydston. No, he just like
Starts
was
spanking him. Pulling his
Slowly.
hair. Kissing his cheek.
telling him he's important to him. But yeah, he had him by the throat. Boydston, he's a shorter guy. He gets in
Another
between
comedian.
them. Yeah, he gets in between them. Shout out. And then Trevor jumps the stairs.
Another comedian.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Very handsome.
Also a vet.
Whoa, really?
That's why he could jump the stairs and get to the other side of the guy. I ran down the stairs like Boydston did. I grabbed the rails, and then I like threw myself into it with my foot forward, so the guy
Whoa.
got my foot in his jaw.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
That wasn't your fight. Why'd you guys step in?
Dude, we were there, and then it's just like he's
We
on
were
the
there.
floor.
That's your like. My brother said, if you see a fight happening, you shouldn't just like jump in if you don't know what's going on.
Well, I
But
don't
you
know.
knew it was going on, right?
I didn't know anybody in Tulare besides my comedian friends.
Okay, my
So
brother
if
says
they
that
do anything,
because you don't know who the bad guy is in that fight.
I don't know, man.
Or they
I
could
was
both be
19.
bad. I was young. I was younger back then, all right?
I wasn't a man. I wasn't 2 years a man.
Last week, I was a baby. I fought anyone.
But then Trevor had him on the floor with like his knee in his back.
Gosh.
And then like Boyston talking, he was like, Rocky, because he actually knew the guy, because
Really?
Boyston's from there.
The skinny guy's Rocky?
No, not
Trailer guy.
trailer guy.
Okay.
And then he's like, don't do this. And then he leaves. And then this
You're
girl
better
up
than this, Rock.
he's like, you're a good Red Ranger.
All right, good job.
All right, so okay, I gotta read this real quick.
Uh-oh.
So we actually got sponsors now.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do this the first time.
Go, man. Say it.
For all you lovely people tuning in today, our sponsor Audible is offering a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial by going to audibletrial.com/breadtalks. I, for one, recommend Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin.
Boo, boo, boo.
Get caught up on the hit series of books that's basically turned into Lord of the Rings porn at this point.
It's true.
It's a great series. I highly recommend it. Very interesting. If you're into very medieval stuff, Lord of the Rings, very good book. Once again, that code is audibletrial.com/breadtalks.
Did
Wow.
you say lonely people?
Sure.
For all you lonely people.
It was like, well, you can't listen to
I
this in
actually said
groups.
lovely, but, you know.
Oh.
Who watches podcasts with people?
I've tried to grumps with other people.
Like
and
you
it's
tried watching
weird.
Game Grumps with other people?
Yeah.
Shout out to Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Just feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Since it's a shout-out day, isn't it? We're just shouting out to everyone.
Yeah,
So I was hanging out with President Bush.
Yo, God, if you listen to this...
Yo, shout out to my boy Bush.
Whoa.
Yo,
The band.
OBZ.
Yo, man, I don't know if you guys know this fool, but his name's Richard. He just had a birthday. Wherever you are, Richard, I love you, man.
Oh god, it's Wu-Tang Clan. They're all calling me right now. Can't talk, Wu-Tang.
It is like the name dropper. Oh, God, Bieber's tweeting on me.
Like, sorry, I already made plans with Aziz.
I gotta get this. Kim's, you know her.
we got problems with Kanye.
Alright, well,
What?
we are a gaming podcast. We are part gaming, I guess.
Oh, yeah, we're half gaming, half Hispanic.
Half man.
Half, man. That's another half.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, gosh.
what is that, 1.5?
So, I always want to open this up with, like, what games we're playing currently.
Oh, yeah, we should have said that like 20 minutes ago.
You know, it's kind of like an interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I, for one, change my lineup every week.
Every week.
Just keep things fresh.
What you
exciting.
playing?
Right now, I picked up Fantasy Life. Very fun, Final Fantasy-esque life simulator with some Harvest Moon thrown in there.
Fantasy with an F or PH?
F.
Fantasy.
That is a thing in video games, when they put a PH.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I
Um,
played Fantasy Star like
Oh,
2
yeah.
through like
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
I think the other game I'm playing right now as far as indie games go is Mighty Switch Force.
Mm.
It's a pretty fun puzzle shooter.
Mm.
Like it a lot. Great music.
It's kind of really fun, guys. Here, let me try it out. I just picked up a 3DS.
Welcome to the club.
Right, I had a PS Vita, and I was like, you know what? I want friends. Nobody has a PS Vita.
So does that mean you're finally gonna sell the
I got
PS Vita?
Yeah.
About that.
I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I got 3DS, and now everyone's like, hey, Adam, like, let me get your number, and I'm like, oh yes.
Let me get your street pass.
Yo, let me get your street pass, girl. And it's really cool. I got Smash Bros. As soon as possible. And this game's like, I don't know, 2 years old or a year old. But Animal Crossing, New Leaf, because I'm into those kind of games.
I had never stopped.
It's pretty fun. I still need to play it today and win that fishing competition.
Which is really BS.
Yeah.
Because, like, for some reason, whenever I play the fishing contest, I'll get, like, a giant sunfish or something. It's like 1,000, blah, blah,
1,000
blah.
inches.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, like, last possible minute for the
Catch
fishing
a
contest,
goldfish.
like, some guy, like, who lives right next to me will catch the same fish or, like, a bass or something. Like, that's an inch longer than mine, and he wins. I'm like, what?
Well, that's just like real life. You know?
I'm sorry, I have a job, and I can't just, like, be the last second spamming fish inside.
He just like planted it there.
Yeah.
He's like, how big was his? And
He
he
sniped
like
you,
is
dude.
feeding
He
it.
sniped you. He waited till the last minute, and he's like, all right, time to bring my fish.
Oh, gosh.
MLG, no fish.
Richard, what you
Pew,
playing,
pew,
man?
pew, 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 pew.
What you playing?
I don't have as much time to just play like a story game. I play just a lot of fighters because it's something to pick up and put down really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm doing Injustice and part-time MK9, and I just started doing Persona 4 Arena.
Oh, okay.
It's really weird because 2 buttons are for the persona and 2 buttons are for the actual character. It's like trying to wrap your head around playing 2 characters all the time.
Yeah,
Wait.
I've seen
What?
some of that before.
Wait, are there like people and then they have like monsters or something?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
appear.
Oh.
So they're like really controlling 2 characters at once.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and there's 1 life bar.
Wow.
Um,
Wait, speaking of fighters, little birdie told me that a certain fighting franchise has got some new character announcements.
Yes,
and
yes.
I know you are very hyped about this.
I am so
Smash
hyped.
Bros. 5, everybody.
Yeah,
They
no.
brought Rayman. They got
Crash.
Mickey Mouse,
Pichu.
Goku.
They got Bush.
They got Bush. They got Richard.
No.
It's his birthday last week.
The real game's coming out. It's MKX.
Yes.
Big. big talk. The Mortal Kombat X or 10, whatever you want to.
Richard, you're like Mortal Kombat McGee, aren't you?
Well, I might call myself an Outworld connoisseur.
Oh my gosh, you used some game term. I'm Earthrealm.
All right.
I like Earth stuff.
So
But,
tell us a little about like what's coming out in
You're
this.
the
case.
expert.
Yes. MKX. Oh my god. To the PC,
Oh my god.
PC and next gen consoles on April 4th, from what I remember, and that it's gonna have some really interesting characters. The last game it had Freddy Krueger. This one has Jason Voorhees.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, so
isn't that
It's like
Can
that's
you
such
do
a
like-
random like character to throw in there. It's like
Can
some
you do
sort of
like
horror
a-
movie character.
You
in
do like the
there.
real Freddy versus Jason fight. See how it goes.
But Freddy wasn't weird enough already?
Yeah.
Because he's not a fighter. Like,
No,
at
that's
all.
normal. That's fine. He goes in your nightmares and kills you. But Jason?
Well, I mean, it's just like
Yeah, because where's the lake in Mortal Kombat universe?
like what's this movie
Nowhere.
gonna be like? Walk slowly towards you, then like
With the
swing,
machete?
swing machete once, and then
Oh,
go back
dang,
to
he
like
might be
taking
slow,
hits.
huh?
Rain would destroy him. Because Rain's like a whole water-based ninja.
Who else did they announce? Like Banjo-Kazooie? Chucky doll?
Jimmy,
Then
the
they
handsomest
introduced
man in the
like
world.
What?
the Predator from.
They announced the Predator.
Oh, Predator.
I've been
from-
waiting on that since I've seen Cyrax and Sector.
They do look like predators.
They're based off of them. They're like
Yeah,
inspired
the
by them.
dreadlocks and everything.
Oh, you know what? The actual story behind this.
So is Fulgore.
They were making a new Cyrax, right?
Uh-huh.
They're designing him, and then he got really drunk one night, and he was just working all night, and he passed out, and he woke up, and on the screen was an already programmed, an already moveset, Predator. And he was like, oh crap, I accidentally made Predator instead of making Cyrax. Well, better keep him and announce him as DLC. That's a true story, guys.
Man.
But no, I mean it's a pretty cool franchise crossover right there.
My dad works for Never Realms.
And I can totally see like logically why Predator would be in like the MK series because,
He's a fighter.
the Mortal Kombat series is like all about bringing the best fighters together, fighting
Yes.
for like their
Realm.
humanity, I guess. And the Predator's job is to fight the best fighters.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense for him to be there.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just wonder how they're going to bring him into it. Like, if it's just like you beat the game and then he just appears.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be in the story.
I don't know, man.
They're walking on the street like, man, it would suck if a Predator just showed up right now. And he's like, her guys. And like, oh crap!
You're just like in the last fight against Shao Kahn, and then like a predator shows up. And it's like fight both of them.
And it's just like,
Oh, and Tanya and Tremor, and I'm excited about Tremor because he's part of the Black Dragons. At least he was, from what I remember and how
Wow.
they did it. He was in the Jax video game, and he's the Brown Ninja.
he knows a lot more about Mortal Kombat than you and I.
But from what I remember from the PSP game, he hates the Black Dragons and he wants to kill
Whoa,
Kano
whoa,
now.
whoa.
Whoa. Why they gotta be black dragons?
Why they gotta be black dragons, man?
Dude, it's ran by an Australian dude. Chill.
How come the white dragons, they roll like this? Roar. Hello, I'm white. How come black dragons roll like this?
Rah.
Rah, son, rah.
Rah, trick, rah.
Soldier boy, that ho.
Whoa. Watch me drag it.
And
watch
the
me-
yellow dragons be like, Lord.
A ching chung dragon bong.
They're like, you have one wish.
Oh, that's
Some Dragon Ball reference.
Yes.
man, that is an Asian dragon, isn't it?
Um,
What's that called? A wind dragon or a wish dragon? No, what are those called? Like the ones that don't
Fucking
have.
dragon?
Yeah, Gilbert, Richard, they're called that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, off
So,
Mortal Kombat. We're
off
done.
Mortal Kombat.
We're done.
There's other stuff we need to talk about.
Like no.
So I was going through my Twitter feed, looking for some topics to talk
I
about.
just said puberty.
Were you-
I was going through puberty again.
I was in puberty for the third
It was
time.
weird.
I was going through my Twitter feed
Yeah.
to looking for some topics to talk about in the gaming world, and IGN posted a interview with Gabe Newell
Newell.
and
Gaben.
Lord Gaben, the PC gaming lord, I guess.
Yeah. Creator of source code. Well, he didn't just like work on it one night.
Source
he had
engine.
a team. I said source code, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oops, I'm gonna leave, guys.
So
I had a good time.
the way it was worded was, news of Half-Life 3. And I was like, is this really happening? Is this like an actual thing? And the interview was basically like Gabe saying, probably the same thing he's been saying for the whole time. We're not ruling the possibility of Half-Life 3
God.
coming out. We're just saying we're not working on it right now or something like that.
But
What are they working on?
say the good news about
But here's the good news. They are working on something called Source Engine 2, which, if you think about it...
Why would they need to make a new engine?
If they're not making a new... If they make a new engine, what's going to be on it?
So for next-gen things?
Yeah, games with higher, graphic properties.
Better butts.
So, what better way to make a sequel than putting on a new engine?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see, all these Valve games coming out on this new platform they're making. So,
All right, guys, here it is. Counter-Strike 3D. What? It's like, yep, put these glasses on.
Portal episodic games.
Oh, that would suck. Like,
And we're gonna play the first two, but never get to the
it's
third
not
one.
Portal 3. It's like Portal, the last episodes.
But I want to see the the new
wanna see what that looks
episode
like.
for Half-Life 3 or something. You know what I mean?
Half-Life 3 by Telltale.
By Telltale.
Yeah.
Half-Life stories.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would suck because it's like, oh man, what do we do, Gordon? And he didn't.
It's like, I'll just like dot dot dot.
Yeah, or dot.
It's
It's
like,
like,
stop doing ellipses.
say something.
I'm a doctor, damn it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, jeez, that would not work. I mean, some of their games have speaking protagonists.
This is Left 4 Dead, the Telltale game.
It's like
Party story.
What do we do?
It's
Do
like-
we run?
Oh, it's like,
Friends,
alright,
call me coach.
should we stay our ground and fight these tanks? It's like, pills here.
Pills here.
It's like, what does that mean?
Found a pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb going out. Like,
Adrenaline.
answer the question. We gotta get out of here. Don't
Bro.
worry, I'll heal you.
Hold
No.
still, I'll patch you up.
Yeah.
Chloe.
Chloe. Zoe.
Zoe.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that was like some,
Hey, we can
very out there, uplifting news for the Valve series of games.
we can pray.
One can only hope, huh?
We can pray.
Interesting too about that is that all their titles are on the 3rd.
It's true.
Left 4 Dead
They're
2,
getting
Yeah.
Half-Life 2, Portal 2,
And this is their third engine.
Counter-Strike 2.
I don't think it's called that.
Well, this is the third engine too. Like the first
Team
one had
Fortress
the Half-Life.
2.
I'm not sure what the Half-Life engine was called.
Yeah.
But the original Half-Life engine, and they had the Source engine, and now the Source 2 engine. So
The
third
extra
engine.
source.
So 333. I don't know.
What if he's like, good news, we're working with the mod community. We made Gary's mod too.
Why do you make him sound like the professor from Futurama? Good news, everyone.
Professor doesn't talk like this. Like, good news, everyone.
That's actually a good one.
What?
You should make that just your voice.
That's how I talk all the time.
Yeah, that would totally bump up your friends ratio.
Oh wow.
And one more thing that came out really recently in the gaming world is the new Amiibos.
New amiibo.
Amiibo!
This little Nintendo news.
Describe
People are-
Amiibos to me.
Okay, so Amiibos
I
are
don't know what
basically evil marketing ploy by Nintendo to make you spend a lot of money on these statuettes that don't really do anything in your game except for make you feel terrible at Smash Bros.
And they're fun
And
to collect.
yeah, they're just toys.
Yeah.
But the new Mario Party Amiibos got released just yesterday. I'm dating the podcast.
Yeah.
Um,
And they have like better, bigger amiibos.
yeah, they're better, bigger statues. But I've actually haven't looked up too much into them. I just know that they're amiibos and they're different statues.
All right, that's the amiibo topic.
So is that like
I
that
thought was gonna
Justice
be more
League
fleshed
game
out.
that I wanted to buy?
No, it's not, dude. Okay. Target, they were selling this dumb like plug and play game.
It wasn't dumb.
It is dumb.
It is very dumb. It
It's
is-
like an AV cord extension you plug into your TV, and then there's like a portal pad. It's supposed to be like Skylanders or the amiibos. It's you get these little like gross looking hero click
It wasn't
kind
gross.
of figures of DC characters, and they have a Ninja Turtles one, and they have a Power Rangers one.
So I had to buy them all yesterday.
So you get these cool, they look kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. So the cool looking figures, you put them on like the portal pad, whatever. They get sent into the game, but guess what? Graphics for that game look terrible.
No,
like-
it's just 8-bit.
It's
or
like Street
16-bit.
Fighter 1.5.
Yeah,
Like,
it looks really bad.
No, it's just 2D. You guys
So
just
it's
don't
like-
hate.
no,
Oh, cool, I bought
I
this
like
$50
retro games.
game, and now
Okay, I
40.
play NES on the reg,
$40.
but that game looked like poo.
You
Okay?
seen it?
I looked up pictures. Okay,
bad, dude.
I've been to Target.
I go.
I've been to Target in my day.
So yeah, it looks like utter poop.
I will not be caught dead in a Walmart.
Why are you Asian?
Because he was talking about Target. Dude, Walmart is
What?
What?
Yeah, it didn't help. What?
But
Oh, you're
okay.
trying to say like he's Asian? So he's like, I would not be caught dead in the
Yes.
Walmart.
Have you guys
Yeah.
actually like experienced the amiibos yet though? Like,
I don't even have
Alright, I
I
anything
fought
Nintendo.
against amiibos.
so I recently purchased an amiibo,
Yeah.
and it was a Donkey Kong amiibo because I like Donkey Kong Country.
Ooh.
It's Donkey Kong.
And me and a friend of mine, we trained this thing to the max level it can be, and these things are too smart, and it made me feel terrible at Smash because within like 3 hours of this thing existing, it became better than me at all my years of Smash in those 3 hours. Like, I cannot beat this thing anymore. It literally just like buffs my damage to like is like the exact percentages to kill me with one hit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do I beat something that calculated now? Like, it guards everything I
Can you
do.
describe what they do? So the little statues that you put into the game, and they're like characters, but you don't get to play as them. They play against you. They're like a little computer, and it learns from your battles and gains experience to the point where if you play it enough, it just becomes this monster that nobody can beat because it just cheats and dodges and blocks and counters everything you do.
Harder, better, faster, donkey.
Yeah, his Donkey Kong is crazy. He just like throws you on the edge and just spikes you down into the level. That's all he does. It's crazy.
And then like
He's a monster. He blocks everything.
until you're like high enough damage too, like he'll just keep throwing you up and juggling you until like you're at that like magic percentage to just knock you straight down.
It's scary. If you just stand still, he doesn't come at you. He just watches you and waits for you to do something. He's learning. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna let this.
And if you're like a character like Little Mac or
Yeah,
something,
I'm gonna let this
like,
nerd mess up.
If you're a character like Little Mac, for some reason we trained him to like not like know what counters are. So every move is a counter. Like he just like stands there and like he doesn't hit you,
He
and
knows
then he
when
slaps
you're
you.
He knows when you're gonna counter. He's like, all right, wait, okay. Oh jeez. Oh, let's talk about how hot it is in here because it's kind of hot.
We had to turn the AC off
Oh, this is
to
loud.
record this because we didn't want any fans of like messing
That's
the audio here.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, it was either quality or live.
We did not want to live.
We're not living through
Guys,
this.
remember,
Last episode.
always choose being better than being alive and comfortable. I was gonna say, speaking of the air conditioner, it does this. I said air conditioner.
Air
Speaking of the air conditioner, it has 3 settings. It's like super cool, which gets the room cool in like a second.
It has like
It's
glasses
like,
on it.
hey Adam, like my
Hits the-
air?
It hits the
It's like,
jukebox.
these like deal with his sunglasses.
Oh
like,
my
it's
God.
so cool.
Hey Adam, let me blow you. I'm like,
my
no
God.
thanks, conditioner. Just keep me cool. He's like, all right.
I'll keep you super cool.
Normal cool. He still has sunglasses, but he's like just kind of chill.
He's
you know?
just trying to get by.
No pun intended. And then there's low cool.
All
All of those settings make the room like freezing cold in like 5 minutes. Like it's probably 90 out right now, right?
Yeah.
And in here maybe like 80 something. So when
I would say it's a little bit warmer in here just because
You sure?
it's all
Really?
insulated.
oh yeah, and the body.
Yeah, we're
Count.
all like right next
Yeah,
to each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Like gross sweaty dudes.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
a
all
big
kinda
guy. I would have like be sweating
Absorbed
if it
all
was
the heat.
90.
Okay. Yeah. So when you put the air conditioner on, you're like, "Oh, this is nice. I feel cool. I feel great." And then,
You start freezing.
yeah, you're like, "Okay, all right. Let's turn it off. All right." You turn it off. Immediately, it gets hot again.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground. I gotta get a new air conditioner that does that.
I think it's just the insulation in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like
Maybe
it lets
it's,
the heat out too quickly.
Maybe there's one too many people in this room.
Oh.
All right, I got the message. I'll tell Brian to go. Brian, go.
Brian, get out of
Go.
here,
Go,
mysterious
Brian.
fourth
Brian.
person.
Don't use the door. Fly.
Ryan's not in here.
Oh gosh.
Because he just left.
Let's say one more thing, and then I'm gonna go play video games.
And these guys are going to leave my house for life.
Well, that really is like all the time we have for you guys today.
Gonna
We're
go
gonna
lie down.
wrap things up.
No, let's say like a fun thing. Go.
Oh, okay. Well,
Richard,
I have...
end it. You got this. Take us home, baby.
Say something funny to end us out.
Take us home, man.
Give us some stand-up comedy. That's
some stand-up comedy.
some
I
magical.
realized how fat I was the other day because we were in history class, right?
Already laughing.
A bad time to realize you're a fat kid because he was talking about
But it's a
how
good
he
time.
says America is a melting pot where everybody gets fused together and everybody gets mixed. And I remember I took intercultural communication, and then I said, "Well, sir, a different term for it came out where they call it a salad bowl, where everything is in the same pot or the same bowl,
Yeah.
and it has its own distinct flavor and
we're
its
all
own
separate.
distinct. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
their own thing while living together. And I said, yeah, it's sort of like a salad bowl. You have all the things like a. And I couldn't name anything in a salad.
Like bacon? No, hold on.
Croutons,
Dang it.
dressing,
Like
all the fattening
salad,
stuff. Like, it's
salad.
terrible for you.
Anyways,
Pizza.
guys.
Alright,
Anyways,
that really is all the time
go
we
get
have for
some
you guys
salads,
today.
guys. Once again, if you want to help us out, get a free trial and not help us out, because we actually get anyways, if you want to help us out, again, it's audibletrial.com/breadtalks.
You blew it.
Now shut up. It's in the URL's in the description. Go check it out. Get a free trial. Read a book. Go read books. Books are. Oops, you don't read them. You hear them, don't you?
You do hear them.
Okay. Guys, be lazy. Don't read books. Have them read to you by like people who talk like this.
Yeah.
I would
again-
suck at Audible. It's like a paraphrase version of
If you want to
Romeo
get
and
this
Juliet.
episode, to listen to later, we have a SoundCloud now. Go to SoundCloud, download this episode, go walk to school, listen to us talk about butts.
You'll have to teach me how to use that one day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm Michael.
I'm Richard.
And I'm a butthole.
Okay.
And
I
this
thought
has
you were
been
gonna
the
go.
Bread
I thought you were gonna go like.
AKA
I
Adam.
thought you were gonna go like. I'm Adam. Hi.
This has been Bread Talks
I'm
Podcast.
Adam.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Once again, that was the Bread Talks podcast. We really hope you enjoyed it. And we do hope you come back to listen to next episode. But until then, we're really gonna miss you.